Out the heaven control somewhere on the site, most likely. Got two players extremely close to deal with, Zipex and Glaive, holding close with the Julies, tapping away, but not quite getting that opening kill. Finally draws out two. Viz with the responsive, and Zipex is back up out towards short. He'll try and take point for now. Ben Lee's going to fall, as will Viz, eventually leaving Pone alone in the 1v4 to lose the pistol to Astralis.
First of all, you've got to give praise to Astralis. They're 3 on B. Very true.
Setting with those pistols, looking out towards the mid control. You've got Blame F. And we'll spot them all, put nades out, and probably deal with them as effective. Indeed, cleaned up effective on the CT side. All 5 alive, and you can't really expect anything less. Config throwing himself at the continuous long aggression. Ponalone and Benley are here with the AKs to look forward to see those incendiaries coming down and get the 1-for-1, a 2-for-1 trade in fact. Config with a double and a 3-on-3. They do win that connector control, but at what cost? Forward into the fire, put up by the T side. Glaive now forced to fight, but still inaccurate. Still can't quite get those kill headshots. Takes a dink back as Config falls. Jonji wraps that corner, gets the double up, and now it's all left to Zipex. 1 versus 3. He's got it down to a 1 versus 1, in fact, up against DJ. Can't win that last fight, though. EG get there first.
You've got to give full credit in that round to Jonji. He made that possible.
To, not quite stick his gun barrel out, actually. Corner check. It will be, but Blame repositions and wins that fight.
And knowing that that bomb's right back there from the connector position means that the default's really going to have to get brought apart. Benley trying to jiggle down onto the angle out from Divider. Does spot out Farlig. What a duel from Jonji.
Yeah, great bait and switch. 4-on-4 for it. Benley charges up with flash support as well. One player on the back of the site might become a bit of a concern. Config trying to fight for vision, but it's just going to be suppressed by utility. Back up towards bank. Meanwhile, Blame wins his fight against DJ, and Zipex catches Ben off guard. So a 4-on-2 for Astralis. EG forced to rethink things and rotate back into Con. Follow-up round for Evil Geniuses, a 3-1 for Astralis to kick things off. And not a lot of cash in spare for the T side.
Towards that monster position, try and open up a free B side, and instead he gets caught. And there's a slight vision towards that short pipe. That's Blame F. That kill right there, that finishes the round.
Zipex, even with that pulled out, those 2 weapons saved were the only things that they've got. Blind fire, utility basis, the angle from Blame F again working well into Con, catching Viz, and Config continues to burst through on Jonji. Very pre-fireable angle, and now both the rifles have dropped.
Now start getting that feeling as if Astralis are going to start coming into their own, going to get some more composure going, make the rounds a little bit more threatful over to the EG camp and up against the Eco Pistols. Haven't seen much at all. Quick trade comes through from DJ. It's something in the round.
A little bonus. Shouldn't make a mass amount of difference, though. You imagine this is going to be easy enough for Astralis to close out from here, and indeed, no Kevlar, no chance, not even seeing the last man of the CTs. So.
Hey guys, make sure to check out Hot Pizza GG, best place to get your dream skins. They've recently added summer cases, which I really recommend you to check out. Here, as an example, I decided to open one of them, Melting Case, and I managed to unbox Op Hyper Beast, which was already $40 profit. However, I really wanted a knife, so I decided to risk and upgrade the op to a Talon Knife Ultraviolet with just 26% chance. And luckily, the upgrade was successful.
Wow.
Withdrawing that knife was also super easy. Just go to inventory, click withdraw, and you will get the skin in around a minute. So guys, if you also want to play on Hot Pizza GG, they have many deposit methods as well as a cool bonus for you. Use code VLADAPART and get 50 cents for free. Link will be in description below.
Blame F.
Yeah, Benley's making a lot of noise as well. Trigger discipline's going to be important, and he needs a multi-frag.
Only 1 pistol to give up the game and lose so much HP for that. Benley got so much out of it, but still Pone alone. Falls Blame F looking for the triple, but Viz finally puts him down, and Jonji can double up the same.
Very well played there for EG, just putting a lot of dynamic players in and around the connector and party and just forcing the over-rotates. Glaive now getting slightly aggressive towards long. Might hear these footsteps.
Engagement from Zipex, however, it's an end to Jonji's life. Glaive chimes in as well. 2v2, now to a 1v1. DJ chimes in, grabs that bomb, and should charge right into the A-slap. But Zipex is going to be 1 quicker here. 40 seconds. The smoke can go down to buy a bit of cover out to the default plan. I think he's at the edge of it, though. Zipex charges forward, catches the only angle he needs, and catches the Fever Genius, which will be a prime opportunity for a player like him to chime back in. Jonji, however, just leading the charge as he always does. Up close and personal against Glaive, who shuts down 2, and everybody else seems to fall for the T side. DJ hangs in there for a little bit longer. That bomb should get picked up and maybe planted in the middle of the smoke. But that bomb plant may be the best that EG are going to get out of this round here. It's very open as well towards short. Nades in, shouldn't deal. Oh, that will deal with Bentley, most certainly. Fantastic shot for Blame. Blind as a bat, and only one player will fall for Astralis. Here in Connector, and the Molotov up towards Topcon will try to drive Blame back, but Blame's going to re-aggress. Viz has taken an angle, sees that gun barrel, but still loses the fight.
Viz has had a tough time against Blame F. That 1v1 duel in Connector seems to always go the way of the CTs. Jonji trying to catch a timing with a footstep being heard and catches Glaive off guard. Just on trading out Blame F, at least the Orpra of Farlig's giving them an opportunity, and Jonji's getting spammed down. Blame F eventually going to fall, but Jonji's on 40 HP.
To the heavier stacked site, Config and Zip ready and raring to receive. They'll even charge forward and deal with Jonji. That's info to be gained as the utility gets thrown out. EG have got to commit here.
Astralis are taking so much map control back towards that short position in later portions of the round, and now even out towards B, there's two of them.
Big sprays, captures information on both, the kill onto one. DJ just tapped up easy. Heads will roll in Monster. And the bomb makes its way into the B commit.
Oh, lovely shot coming through from Ponalone. EG now set themselves up for the BXE, and it comes down to Glaven only.
One man standing, Farlig at least makes it a 3-on-3, takes some of that pressure off and starts to rotate alongside Config. Glaive is seen and DJ just can't get the kill. The IGL of the CT side gets another great frag back to the 3-on-2 now for Astralis. AWP running, the AK engages for Viz, a 2-on-2 now, even standing. EG continuing those trades, passing that bomb back. AWP spotted and still not dead, finally is now, and Viz should be known, swings out, sees them both and just can't connect his shots. Once again, problems for Evil Geniuses. It's
those over-rotations, that was a fantastic AWP pick to come through from Ponalone. They're just not quick enough to react. They're not moving into that B site fast enough. And then of course, even your lurk of Bentley that's playing up towards the A site, he gets caught off by the AWP, and just pressure building from that point onwards. So calm.
Evil Genius is not even seeing a CT player before they lose that first fight. They'll try to go relatively quick into the B site, and Zipek's just going to line them up and knock him down easy. Two left, and surely not much left in this round for EG. I say that, and Viz does give a good old college try, but now Ponalone, bottom of the board for his team, is left to clutch it all. He at least gets Zipek to drop. Smoke will go down the same. Bomb on his back. Could get the plant from here. Trying to set up the boost, and he might make the big brain plays. They're both watching it though. All they suspect it. They have an inkling, they have an idea, and they have the information to know for it. Blame.
And now you start thinking for EG, what are the next options? We've seen the quicker B plays, we've seen the slow defaults. It's not as if we can look at something and say, we haven't seen them capitalize on that. We haven't seen the attempts.
Got Viz low, Jonji and Bentley high, but no worries that Blame could deal with it. I say that, and Viz gets that opening kill. Farlig forced to try and back in.
Now, one of the rare cases in which Blame F struggles in towards Connector, that's been his domain, but Farlig with the AWP sees even more and just trying to hold.
Looking for that triple, sees Viz's shoulder, he does get baited into it though. Looks towards the AWP battle, and Ponalone wins that one. Config gets tagged, the lone player back in the A side, but EG too slow to go for the commitment. A second player has now joined it on the CT defensive, but Config will still fall, so it will still be left to Glaive, and Zipex creeping in from the back stab. DJ watching is going to account for this. Needs that headshot, and that's what he'll get.
Great discipline there for EG, just slowing it down, and they got the clock.
Hoping that they're overly aggressive so we can punish them. They're not. Backed up behind Pillar at its closest. Check the cubby corners, check water. DJ. The perfect headshot angle will finally break the alone as well. Farlig even tempting fate with his own press forward. He sees Bentley with U2 in hand. Wasn't expecting Viz, but Viz couldn't capitalize and get that kill. Zipex, meanwhile, gets DJ.
And then you sandwich from this point onwards. You have to commit up towards the A site. Players all around. They deal with Config. That's at least a start.
Zipex there with a quick response and a double up in the end. Bit of commonality that they feed themselves to him one by one.
Zip getting caught in a timing, but there's so many players out here towards B. EG are going to have another pump at it.
It's Config with a kill on DJ. Continuous sprays from Glaive. Viz tag Config, charges forward. Bentley can get that trade. But everything else has fallen around, including him now for Blame F's part. Jonji on 18 points of health. A Galil in hand. A backstab that's now completed itself. And Blame F looking for the closing frag, as is everybody else for Astralis. To close out the half with a high note. 13-2 seems like the likely scoreline, and that will be the final scoreline of the first half. Again, experience seems to trump them all here. Evil Geniuses. Pistol to save their skins here in the best of one, and DJ to start things off on a positive element. Zipex dropped first and foremost, but Viz turned around in trade. Jonji, DJ going back and forth with the T-side. DJ gets a triple, in fact, and Farlig is left alone for the pistol clutch. Taps that bomb once, baked in Ponalone, but Ponalone lands the perfect kill and gets an... Again, got to give it praise where it's due for them. These headshots were utterly perfect.
Yeah, we like them.
Beautiful stuff. No bomb plants either, so not a lot of cash flowing in for them. EG going to receive them. Viz could get caught off guard if they're not careful. They do get away with one decent kill on the T side, 2 decent kills in fact. But Viz with the triple locks them all down. Zipex makes it an expensive round. Actually, John G burns the last player, or is the utility, if it's thrown correctly, could still send them back. They could get a bomb plant at the very least out of this round for Astralis. Bentley trying to hide away at water, peeking in ahead of the smokes. John G will get dealt with. Blame F detected, but still not dead. Players charging forward, has Config getting the next kill, and DJ being left alone at 7 points of health. Ponalone going to fall out of there and save the weapon. Ponalone doesn't know where to look, doesn't know where to go. Tech9 and M4 leaning forward. He does catch that shoulder shot and does get Zipex. Okay, there you go, Pone.
We're not up against much. Let's just get it over and done with, because now you can see the knock-on effect. The fact that the previous rifle round didn't exactly have a mass amount of players staying alive. Astralis with the quick B play, getting the max head into the right position. Okay, they put a lot of pressure onto the AWP and they don't drop it, so
Minute on the clock, and there's Blame with the shot onto Bentley. So a 4-on-4, and Viz is still held out here towards Toxic. Glaive working in, flashes, they'll keep one player held at bay and they'll make some noise towards it, and still Viz gets away with a decent kill. Farlig with the orb shot, and now's John G's chance to strike. He's waiting with that bomb, just getting picked up. Farlig has no idea, nades up, and it's not even going down towards default, back behind the pillar. John G can strike, bring it back to the advantage, but not for long. Farlig back involved, can't get the flick on DJ, so it's also Blame F for his 27th and 26th and 27th kill in this map up. Watch out the site. Prepare to receive the 2 CTs inbound. Smokes go down. And they start the walk forward. Diffuse kit on both. Tapped once. Ponalone watching with the orb. It'll be blind sprays back and forth from both sides. They'll stick the whole thing. Ponalone making noise! Oh my god, Blame F! You can't blame anyone for EG for making that mistake. That was a ridiculous play! Forward here. Looking to try and end it. Number 16 there board. Blame F another transfer. 29 now. Looking for number 30. Glaive giving his best shot to try and get through the smoke against John G. Tapping, bursting, getting that kill in the end. Leaving it all to 2 members of the EG side to most likely fall down and get picked apart by the AWP and such. Ponalone way too long range to use this Mag 7.
this entire map, but Astralis with the outclassing element, and my goodness, Blame F was just an absolute tank. Ponalone just trying to make anything happen, but it's not going to be, and there's the win coming through from Astralis. Not really tested a massive amount, but a win's a win, and for Astralis, that's important.
Look, EG can be happy with the little comeback they had at the turn of the half, but ultimately 16-6 is not a great result, and with the impressive